You stated your record is impeccable. That's correct, Doyle replied, smug. And part of that record includes your commendation for de-escalation techniques. Is that right? Alistair fumbled with a document. Doyle's confidence grew. Standard procedure. Patience is key in our job. Of course, Alistair mumbled. Then he paused, his demeanor shifting. The room seemed to still. Sergeant, would you describe yourself as a truthful man? Absolutely. Then please explain, Alistair said, his voice now a scalpel, how your testimony today can be reconciled with the 11 separate formal complaints for excessive force and intimidation that have been filed against you over the last 8 years, complaints that were all mysteriously withdrawn or settled out of court. Doyle blinked. Those are unsubstantiated allegations. Are they? Alistair pressed. Or are they a pattern of behavior that this court has never been allowed to see? A pattern that includes a man named Carl Finch who you arrested in 2021 and who later received a £15,000 settlement from the force after alleging a severe beating. A pattern that the Internal Affairs Bureau has, curiously, never fully investigated. Alistair was citing details from the shadow file, baiting him. The prosecutor shot to his feet. Objection, these matters are not before the court. But the witness's character for truthfulness is, Alistair fired back. The judge, looking uneasy, allowed it. Doyle, his vanity and anger rising, took the bait. Those people were criminals, liars. You think the word of some junkie or a thief means anything against mine, he snarled, his carefully constructed facade crumbling. You think your uniform makes you above the truth? Alistair asked quietly. It makes me the one who decides what the truth is in my streets. Doyle erupted before suddenly realizing what he'd said. A wave of murmurs swept the jury box. He had just confirmed his own God complex. Alistair didn't need to say another word. He had done it. He had made the system's monster reveal itself in open court. The jury's faces showed a dawning, horrified understanding. The judge's gavel fell, calling for order, but the damage was done. The trial continued, but the cornerstone of the prosecution's case, Doyle's credibility, lay in ruins. His closing, Alistair didn't shout. He simply asked the jury one question: who in this room truly acted like a criminal? The woman who defended herself from a brutal assault, or the man who believes his badge grants him the right to be the judge, jury, and executioner? The verdict was swift, not guilty. Eleanor Vance was free. Outside the court, she faced the cameras, the fading bruise still visible on her cheek. She did not smile. This wasn't a victory, she said. It was an exposure. Real work holding power to account begins now. The fallout was seismic. An independent inquiry into the police handling was announced. Sergeant Doyle was suspended, facing a disciplinary board that could no longer ignore his history. But for Eleanor, the fight had changed her. She had looked into the heart of a corrupt system and refused to blink. If you believed in holding power accountable, show it. Like this video and subscribe to Unbound Stories SR for more tales of truth against the odds. What part of this story shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments.